Kellen didn't make it easy on you at the end with the sack there, but can you just take us through the 50-yarder because you're up 1? They could have kicked at the end if it was only a 1-point game, but you made it 4.
Yes, sir. I'm just trying to do my job like the rest of the team. I thought defense played well and offense pulled through when they needed to, and just special teams trying to do their job as well. And it couldn't be any easier with Connor Choate and Braden Mann.
Before we go on, guys, you're going to speak into the microphone just a little bit louder. So if you don't mind, move it closer to you or something. Okay, I'm sorry. We're on the front row right here, and then we're going to move to we'll move towards the back.
Travis Brown with the Eagle. Justin, can you walk through the interception a little bit, and then also the contact you made with Nick Starkel that put him out of the game? I know he was a former teammate. What did that walk through that play?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know I got him out of the game until after somebody hit me on the sideline. I was like, hey, he's out of the game. I was like, no way. And then 6 from Arkansas came in. I was like, oh, okay. But what happened was we were in the red zone, and I think I had an inside move, and then I just looked up to see where the ball was, and it just appeared right to my left peripherals, and I turned. It was right there, and I grabbed it and just tried to run. And Nick tried to tackle me, and I had to, do what I had to do. But, yeah, that's what happened, yeah. So, yeah.
We got a question on the front.
Yeah, Olin Buchanan, Texags. Justin, the second Arkansas quarterback, Ben Hicks, when you talk about what it was like facing him, and did he, coming into the game, did he kind of catch y'all off guard?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, because we were expecting Nick to play the whole game. Obviously, that didn't happen, and 6 came in, and we didn't watch as much film as we did for Nick. We didn't watch as much film for number 6 than Nick, so he's a great player, and we weren't expecting him to make the plays that he made, and he's a great player, so we just had to adjust and just do our job as individuals and have team success. So.
About halfway back on the right-hand side.
Hey, Justin, Alex Miller with the Dallas Morning News. Was that the first? When was the last time you had an interception? And also, what'd you tell Nick after the game? So you went up to him.
Oh yeah, I've never had an interception in my life. That was my first one, so that was pretty cool. And after the game, I just dapped him up and said, "Hey, what's up, man? It was a good hard-fought game. Wish you the best." And he said, "You too," and it's all love. So that's a former guy. So yeah.
Question on the front.
Courtney, Kirk Bowles from the Austin American. You guys were a big 3-touchdown plus favorite. I know you want to win. That's the option. But is it a little bit embarrassing that Arkansas, took you guys down to the wire?
No, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. I've been playing this game for the past 3 years, and it seemed like every year it come down to the wire. So it's a pretty interesting game, and I like it. I like to play in this game.
Got a question on the front. Buddy Johnson is joining us now.
This question is for Courtney Davis. Courtney, can you take us through just in the effort to get the run game going, try to attack the perimeter and the edges and using not just Mond in the run game, but also you a few times? How big was that?
Oh, yeah, it was something we prepared for, all week. We kind of figured that one of the reverses was going to pop out. And, it was kind of fun. I like getting the reverse and being able to run the ball a little bit. So,
we got a question in the second row.
Babel.com for Courtney. How important was the victory today, especially going in this week, knowing the schedule ahead? What was the vibe around the team just trying to get ready for this game and make sure that you all played your best, especially with very, very tough opponents coming up?
Well, we had to focus on Arkansas first. But obviously we know what we have ahead of us. We got to prepare well in this bye week. Eliminate all the self-inflicted wounds and, do our job. And that's all it's going to take.
Question on the front row, and then we'll move to this third row.
Travis Brown, Eagle. Buddy, walk through that 4th down play. I know you were pretty kind of distraught after it when you didn't get the interception. It took you a little bit to kind of understand that the game, y'all clinched it. What kind of went through your mind on that, and then when you realized that the game was over?
Well, first of all, I had the back on that play, and the back stayed in. So when I opened strong and I was looking, and I seen one of my players had got out of leverage. So I went over to help, and I just happened to be right there. Just got to make that play, but it was good to come out with the win.
Got a question on the aisle left.
For Buddy, Wendell Barnhouse, PressBox.com. Following up on that play, I don't know if you noticed what happened, but the ball went off your hands, and the Arkansas guy, he almost caught it.
Yeah, he did.
Did you see, or did you have to watch the replay later to see how it happened, or?
No, I could kind of feel it. I could kind of feel it happen. That's why I said I definitely need to make that play. That's a big play, and I think that I should make for my team. And I definitely get it next time.
We got 2 questions on the platform back here, and then we'll come back up to the front. Just a second, guys. It'll take a second.
Hi, Isabella Radovan, KCWX San Antonio. It's for Courtney. What's the biggest takeaway from the win today?
Obviously, winning is always great, but we got an opportunity to play against another SEC team and see what we can do. I feel like we got to eliminate a lot of the self-inflicted wounds, like I told the guy up here, and just focus on doing our job. We got to play better, I feel like, on offense and be able to run past the ball efficient. That's all.
Another question on the platform.
Buddy, can you just talk about the defensive effort today? I know that Arkansas came back, got the lead, but you guys, when the game was on the line, kind of like last year, just never let them get it back and get it in the end zone.
Yeah, most definitely with the defense. We know that, our biggest goal is to get off the field and give the offense back the ball, because we know we can give the offense back the ball and they can do something big for us. But, just being locked into our assignments and, like Q was saying, not making, the wounds or whatever. But, just being locked in on my assignments, like I was saying, just being locked in.
Got a question in the front, then we'll move to the side.
This question is for Justin. 8 sacks so far in 5 games. How big of a need moving forward? You had 2 weeks to prepare for Bama and then the rest of the SEC, but how big is it to start getting home on the quarterback a little more?
Oh, yeah, it's huge, especially on third downs to get sacks so we can get off the field, so we can punt it. But, yeah, we just take it 1 week at a time. And we just try to be the best that we can be every week, eliminate the self-inflicted wounds like Courtney mentioned, and, just buy in Coach Fisher's process and just take it 1 day at a time. Yeah.
Question on the outside right.
Seth, wanted to ask you, do you really like that this is your introduction to the media, this setting?
Just the one question. No, I'm just sitting here. Just whenever it's my time, it's my time. Just treat it like the game. But these are the guys you want to ask questions about. They're fun to listen to.
Along those lines, Justin wanted to ask you, with that catch at the goal line, does that make a case for you to play fullback in that situation?
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to good Coach Fisher on that one. But, whatever he wants me to do, I'm going to do for the team, yeah. So.
Further questions for our student athlete? Okay, right here on the right side.
Seth, I'll ask you a question. Last week you missed 2 field goals. You come back and you hit the one that ends up being a game winner. How big was that for you and your confidence, really?
Big for the confidence, but just like any other kicker, just have short-term memory and forget about last week. It's about the next kick. So good confidence boost. And then, like I said, thanks to Connor and Braden, my job couldn't be any easier.
Got a question on the front.
Travis Brown, the Eagle. Courtney, how much was it an emphasis on Kellen using his legs to help kind of bolster the run game in practice leading up to the game this week?
I wouldn't say we focused too much on him using his legs. Like I said, we just make a game plan and come out and try to execute that game plan every week.
All the way on the platform.
For Courtney Davis. Courtney, obviously, Kellen had the interception in the end zone. Seems like he always kind of has one big mistake a game, but what can you just say about him continuing to battle, keep his head down, and just keep working, and then obviously found you for the go-ahead touchdown in the end zone again? Just his will to kind of will you guys to victory.
Anytime we have a mistake, we talk about it on the sideline and just move on to the next drive and make sure we do everything we need to do to get in the end zone. Obviously, we don't want those turnovers, but things happen, but we just move on.
We got a question on the front row, and then we'll go to the other side.
Yeah, Courtney, you're sitting there 3-2. Where do you see this season at this point, as far as y'all's expectations and what y'all want to achieve?
We keep getting better and better every week. I feel like we're going to have a pretty good year, win plenty of games. But we just got to keep getting better, work hard in practice, and do everything Coach Fisher asks us to do.
And how good is Anai Smith going to be?
Oh, man, I've been talking about it since he got here. Actually, he came to a camp one day, and I was helping with the wide receivers, and I kind of noticed him. And I was talking to Coach Craig about him, and I told him he was going to be a really good player. They ended up giving him a scholarship offer, and he came here, and he worked so hard. I mean, like, in the summer workouts, he always wanted to go with the older guys. He never wanted to miss a rep in practice. He worked super hard, like, extremely hard. So he got the opportunity to showcase what he can do. And like Coach Craig said, all he does is score touchdowns. So
Okay, this is going to be the final questions for these four, and we'll let them go, and then Kellen will come down by himself.
It's actually a follow-up to that for Courtney. How has Anais, in his introduction now into this offense, changed the profile of the offense?
He brings explosion to our offense. He can make plays, catch the ball, get open. He's a great route runner. He's physical. You know, a lot of people say he's small, but he's a really physical guy. He gets the job done for sure.